Welcome back to the YouTube channel where I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to be thinking about and doing in order to grow your coaching business from its startup phase into being a full-time online business owner. What I'm going to walk you through today is exactly how you can work out what you should delegate in your business and how much you can realistically afford to pay for that service, okay? This is going to allow you to really scale your business forward because it's going to take away all the silly menial little tasks that you can get done by someone else. This is something that I use in my life in order to make sure that I can effectively move things forward. When I found out how much money I could make through online coaching and how well I could sell and how I could get results with people through my program, I wanted to make sure that I did more of that, okay? And without thinking, I kind of offset a lot of things in my life to make sure that I was realistically focused on the things that I wanted to do, which was help the business move forward and do the things that I was really good at within the business. Without really realizing, I outsourced a lot of menial tasks in my life, okay? So like washing, cooking, cleaning, washing the car, all of those things, okay? And I did it without really realizing, but this is a calculated way where you can work out exactly what you should be doing within your business, okay? So what I'm going to do is walk you through exactly how to work out how much you can pay and the tasks that you should delegate, okay? So the way you work this out is it's tasks that you don't like, that don't make you revenue. So they are not tasks in your business that are direct money-making tasks, okay? These are tasks that you don't enjoy doing, that are menial tasks that you want to get off your plate, okay? The way you work that out is something called a buyback rate. And if you want to learn more about this, I learned this off a guy called Dan Martelli. He has a really good book. So shout out to Dan for changing my opinion on business, okay? It was really useful. And this is kind of taken from him. I'm just going to abbreviate it and make it specific to online coaching to help you guys out. Okay, so let's say, for example, you want to delegate out your video editing, okay? But you're not quite sure whether your business is in a place to do so. This is how you can work it out. So first of all, you need to work out what your hourly rate is. And your hourly rate, you work out by figuring out how much profit you've made over the course of the year, which means that you add up your pay plus the profit that's left in the business, plus all the silly little expenses that you pretend are for the business but are really for yourself, okay? So I'm going to put that in brackets. We all know what I mean by expenses, all right? So if you don't know what this is on a yearly basis, maybe your business hasn't been going long enough, okay, for you to class this as a yearly thing, take an average over the last 3 months and then times it by 4, okay, to work that out. That'll probably give you a good idea. For example, I'm going to use kind of roundish numbers and things that you're probably likely going to bump into. So let's say, for example, you add all that up and over the last year, or projected if you average it all out, you do 50,000 a year, okay? Now, on average, the average business owner / entrepreneur works for around 2,000 hours a year, okay? 2,000 hours a year. Now, I particularly do less because I work very well in work blocks, so I prefer to do less work in a more intense period of time. So I probably do about 1,500, okay, over the course of the year, when you factor in weeks off that I take and stuff like that. But for the ease of this, we're going to use the standard example, which is 2,000. So that means you need to divide that by 2,000, okay? That means that your average hourly rate is £25. So that is your effective hourly rate. Now, I know some of you are going to be thinking, oh, but I charge X amount a month for clients. I charge X pound an hour at the gym. But yeah, you've got to do sales and marketing and put energy into the business to actually do those things. So it's not a flat per hour. This is your effective hourly rate. This is going to shock some of you, okay? about how little that you actually make per hour that you work in your business. So £25, okay, is what your hourly rate is. So now we need to work out our buyback rate. And our buyback rate, we want to outsource anything that we can get a 4x return on our money from for time. So to do that, you want to take your hourly rate and you want to divide that by 4, which equals your buyback rate. And that's the money that you can spend on buying your time back. So in this example, it's going to be around £6, somewhere between £6 and £7. 6.25, Jacob tells me, but I'll allow 7 because I think you're thereabouts. However, this you will find is under the UK minimum wage. So your job is to do that stuff and make more money. You need to make more profit before you can buy stuff back. So the next steps you've got things like Fiverr, where you can potentially outsource for that kind of money, or you want to look at options that you can get it done for free through automation, through asking for help, all of those things, but you can pay this amount, all right? That is how you can help work it out. Now we can use a slightly different example with slightly different numbers to just help you conceptualize. So let's say you make £100,000 a year, okay? Now this is more of an example of scaling a business. This is probably a little bit early, okay? But you do the same thing. Instead of doing 2,000 and then dividing it by 4, you could also just divide it by 8,000 because 2,000 times 4 is 8,000, okay? So you can divide by 8,000 and that would give your buyback rate. Jacob, can you give me the maths on that, please? Feels like fucking countdown this, doesn't it?
I'm doing upside down.
It doesn't look like the bird off countdown though, unfortunately. So £12.50, you divide your 100,000 profit by 8,000, which gives you your buyback rate. I'm going to use I don't know where I've bought that from, but we're going to call it BBR, okay? Your buyback rate is £12.50. That means anything that you can get done within your business that doesn't make you money or that you don't like, you buy back for £12.50. So that is, if you can get a cleaner for £12.50 and you don't like cleaning, get rid of your cleaning, do something that you like in your business that helps you make money, okay? If you don't like editing, do something in your business that makes you money instead of doing it and pay someone else to do it. If you don't like doing admin or chasing payments or anything that you can get done for this amount of money that you don't like, that doesn't make you money, that's what you need to do within your business. That will give you more time for things that you love and things that make you money. That's a really awkward pound sign, but this is where you want to spend your time within your business, okay? And that is what you do as you scale a business as step 1 of outsourcing and buying back your time. So you can take that and implement it into your business literally immediately. Now, if you're on the lower end of that, get your graft on, all right? And get that hourly rate up to a point where you can start buying back your time. But once you're around here and you're over minimum wage, or you can outsource to a country that doesn't have one, but I wouldn't advise that. You can if you want. But realistically, get that over minimum wage and you can start hiring out all those menial tasks to allow you to make more money within your business, buy back your time, spend more time doing the things that you like.